Welcome in, everybody. Sorry, no live music intro today. We're dealing with a little Facebook copyright, but hey, we're here. The Hockaholics are here. Brandon and Dean, how you guys doing, gentlemen?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Doing
Fantastic.
fantastic.
Good to see you, buddy. It's been
I
a
know,
million months.
man. You name it, man. But first week was I had no power and no internet and no phone, and then work happened. And I feel like I really haven't been on here for at least a month, but here we are, man. We made it, and guess what?
It's been a while. We did your season opening show several weeks ago, and I think
And
we
then
had
live.
Reese Dakin on at that time.
We did. Hey, and then live
and you know what? You know what? He kicked 2 50-yard punts after that in his first game.
I told you, man. We're his good luck charm.
He only had
his best game last
He
year.
only had 2 punts.
Hey, perfect. That works.
No,
for
this
me,
game
man.
right now.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Well, awesome, man. I'm glad to be back, man. I missed you guys. Thanks for holding it down last week with the collab show, but we made it, man. We're at Brandon's favorite week, man. His second favorite team taking on the Hawkeyes. Brandon, how you feeling today?
Nervous, dude, and it's not just for these turds. It's for my NFL teams too, man. Well, just the Packers, the Broncos. They're going to take care of business, but I'm not. I was at the game last Saturday. I can tell you firsthand, I was not happy with the first half. The second half, I was actually ecstatic.
Well, hell. Get into it, gentlemen. What were your thoughts of the game? First of all, we got a W, right? I can't be mad about that.
Did we get a W? Yeah, we got a W.
On the board, it's a W, baby.
Why does it?
I know.
Is it going?
No, it's hilarious. It's hilarious because we win the game 34-7, and everybody acts like it's a loss.
I mean, I get why some people were very kind of let down by it because you're expecting fireworks when you pay a quarterback like we did. And guess what? We didn't need it. They didn't have to put the ball in his hands. Like, why would you if you didn't have to? That's just my take on it. Like, did he have to shake off some rust? That's what it looked like to me. But when your offensive line is dominating like they did, like he doesn't have to do anything. Let him rest that shoulder a little more. Don't show anything, right?
I have a couple theories. So before we get into the theory part, I'd like to share a little story, just a mini story. So I was at the game, and as soon as Back in Black came on, so Mark was in the front row, and he was like I think the first one on the far right. The camera was panned at him. You can see, I don't know, go back if you can find it on YouTube or whatever, go back and look real closely at Mark. You can see the silhouette, like the top of his number 11. You can see he had bug eyes. His eyes were so wide. It looks like he was snorting coke. He looked terrified.
Hey, that's big time football, man.
And I'm like, oh, and I even was kind of nervous. I'm like, oh shit, I don't like the look of that. And anyway, so there's that. So I have two theories. Number one, well, I guess one's not a theory. The other is just a statement. One, I have a theory that they weren't going to show shit. They just wanted to get his shoulder going a little bit and, just kind of get him used to making throws with that shoulder because he hasn't been in a live game situation yet.
Yep.
And so also they didn't want Iowa State to be like, hey, look at that play. Let's exploit that. And I don't think they opened up the playbook. I really don't.
No.
They didn't have to.
Clearly, they didn't have to. Yep. When like I said, when you don't have to put the ball in your quarterback's hands, why would you? And we didn't have to that week. I mean, we really did not have to put the ball in his hands. He just had to turn around, hand the ball off, and the offensive line did the rest.
I have a question too for Mark. So, how many home games has he played? Or not home games? Jesus, stupid question. How many games has he played altogether? I don't care what level.
50.
Well, he's won 50.
Okay.
That was his 50th win as a quarterback.
Okay.
So he's won 50.
Yeah, that's right.
I understand the level of competition from FCS to FBS is huge, but those top tier FCS teams can hang.
I'm back, Cody.
They can hang with FBS teams. Some, like, for the most part, like decent FBS teams, they can hang with them. Not necessarily beat them, but they can hang with them. You've been to Kinnick before. You lost to us by 4 points.
Yeah, 7-3.
Mark, buddy, you've been here before. I get this was your dream to play it in a Big Ten, but why? It shouldn't have taken as long as it took for him to get pulled from the game just to get his jitters out.
Hey, maybe he plays better as the underdog, dude.
It's
chip
very
on
well
the shoulder.
possible.
Like when he came into Kinnick, he was the underdog, man. And he came in with a chip on his shoulder. Now he's got huge expectations by a massive fan base and a nationally known brand.
Yeah.
People know Iowa.
I understand.
It probably ruffled him a little bit. It would ruffle me.
Okay.
Hey, guys,
what's up?
I'm just reading Marty's comment on here. I'm just wondering if you guys could actually invite him on here live to explain what this is that they do for the Children's Hospital, because that's quite a bit of money.
Shots for Kids, man. I was there
Brandon,
last week.
Go on, baby.
Hawks. It's called. So if you ever come out to Iowa City, you need to come to his tailgate. This is where I go every weekend. It is the official tailgate of the Hawkaholics, and I am proud to say there's some good company. So we go. What you do is your first shot. I believe your first shot's free. Then after that, you have to pay. But every single dollar,
that kind of shot,
yes, every single dollar coin goes to children. And
man, we had some drunk people going in the stadium then.
This is what, well, it's not just their tailgate, but this is what they raised. So,
Moose, that's fantastic, brother. Nice work, man. Fantastic. And Iowa fans that stopped out, keep drinking, baby. It's for a good cause.
It's usually packed, dude. It's packed. Every time I've gone there, it's packed. So,
hell yeah, man. That's cool as hell, man.
It is. It is. Who is this? Hey, he's a Packer fan. All right.
For sure, man.
I think the only really negative in that game is the way he passed, the disappointing it was. I mean, I think we thought he was just I think we all thought he was going to come out and, maybe be the second coming of Mahomes or something like that.
Hey, as I was telling
you. Give me Nate Stanley, man. Come on.
Brad's guy last year was Gill, or not Gill, Jesus, Sully. This guy, this quarterback's my guy. So I'm telling you right now, I don't think it's not done. I'm gonna be hard on this dude, but I'm saying we still got a lot of season left. So
he did say in his press conference this week that he plans to sling it, end quote. So I guess we'll see, man. Again, I think you're right, Brandon. They definitely did not open up playbook, and you didn't have to. So why would you? We don't need to prove nothing.
Well, Mark did say though, after they got behind 7-3, they just abandoned the passing game because they didn't need to pass, and they just decided to run. And like he said before the game, they're going to take what the king gives them. They were giving them the run game. They weren't giving up the passing.
Facts.
I don't care. If you can run the fucking ball and got as many yards as we did and we're as successful, I don't care. Just run the fucking ball all day. Who cares?
Yep. I mean, that's where I'm at. I'm going to take a W, and you know what? If it involves us running the football down Iowa State's throat to go in there and beat the number 16 team in the country, you could run that ball 60 times and we could have one passing yard. I will not care. Hell, we could have -4 passing yard. We could have negative. I don't give a shit, man. A win. I want to win.
Okay. I love that comment. Hopefully by slinging it, he didn't mean ducking it 5 yards short of the wide open receiver in the end zone.
Dude, you see
it's one game, and I know, but it's one game.
You see what Wisconsin's doing, has been doing with Fickle, right? He's wanting to
What's up, Sean?
go away from the running game like they used to. So
I don't think we'll ever go away from the run game.
I fucking hell.
Not as long as Kirk Ferentz is coach.
It would have to be a whole restart. Not even anybody left from his tenure can be there before they'll ever do that.
Right.
I mean, we know who's more than likely going to be the next coach.
Brett Bielema.
It will not be Bielema. He already said it. He has a non-compete in the Big Ten for 10 is his new contract, so it's out the window. Are you
serious? That's so dumb.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, he's going to be at he said he's going to finish his career at Illinois. He's happy there.
If it goes the way it's been going, I don't blame him. Do you?
No.
Hey.
Last time he left a Big Ten team, it didn't go very well. Don't forget.
Yeah. I think you're thinking of either Seth Wallace, right, being the next head coach.
That would be.
I hope. No.
You don't think Ferentz has a coach and waiting plan?
Well, I have a feeling that's the kind of reason why Seth Wallace is pretty much co-coach now or assistant co-coach. You know.
Here you go. We're double clicking. You got
Sorry,
it.
buddy.
Go ahead. That's all right.
You guys are clicking each other's comments.
Yeah. Kyle says, I guess run the ball until they can stop it. Hell yeah, man. I mean, at this point, we should come to terms with who we are as Iowa. We are not gunslinging team. But I would love to see us have some relevance of a passing game. Just, like this.
Yeah.
I don't need this. I don't need the whole damn thing.
You're gonna
give me
have
something.
To. You're gonna have to. You're gonna have to compete.
Oh, in the Big Ten? Especially.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I got a question for you guys. He says that the next head coach should be Pat Fitzgerald. What has he done at Northwestern to make us think that he can do better at Iowa? Because I mean, he's had some decent seasons at Northwestern, but most of them have been bad.
Well, I looked into this. Before he got there, they had 3 bowl games total. He took them to 10. And I'm telling you, okay, Northwestern's not like some schools. I mean, Northwestern's 3 hours from Iowa City. And I'm going to tell you, all these kids from Chicago, where do they go to school? Iowa. So
yeah, because
you're not competing with Illinois. You're competing with Iowa. So, you're already against it. Plus, you're a private university where it's hard to get in. You have to have academic grades that are extremely high. So your recruiting is not the same. You can't recruit whoever you want to. You have to go out and get people that meet a grade criteria and academic criteria. So I don't know. It's like anything. You can only guess and hope. But with what he's shown at Northwestern, for me, I think he could do well. I really do. I think our facilities, our fan base, our recruiting, just overall, all of us, that's what Iowa is and stands for. I think that he could. I don't know if it'd take us that next step is my thing. I don't think that gets us to that. Oh, we're competing for the Big Ten title every single year. I don't think that does it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Well, and to answer Kyle's question, yes, Fitzgerald's son is at Iowa right now. He's a quarterback, a walk-on quarterback, and who knows? I heard he's a pretty darn good quarterback too.
I don't know. I've never looked into him too much. So anybody that knows anything about Pat Fitzgerald's son, and let us know how he was, man, because I really don't have any idea.
Patty Fitz,
baby. Another one here from your Packers boys, man. I don't know if I trust the guy who kept baby parents. Yeah, well, that's gone. Thank God. And we get to move on. So,
hey, did they win the other day, Fresno? Dean, did they win?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know.
I figured you would know because isn't Fresno right by you?
It is. And I'm embarrassed to say that game was so late at night, I didn't even stay up for it. Just
even
like the UCLA, I was looking forward to the Utah-UCLA game, right? Was it Utah-UCLA?
Heck yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I was looking forward to that game, and I didn't even make it to kickoff.
Hey, Dean, you sound like me, but I'm on East Coast time, so at least
and so it's even worse for you.
Dude, trust me, man. I feel like it sometimes. That's fine.
Guys, Jason is in
Kyle,
here.
Yes, sir.
Jason's in the comments. Thank you, Jason.
What's up, buddy? Miss you. O-line dominated for sure. I saw on Pro Football Focus, you see they were the highest graded O-line at a 97.5.
How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
I'm cool with getting that honor is great and all. I love that. But the fact that it was a 97.5, almost 100, is crazy. But they dominated, man. Again, let's do it. Let's do it this weekend. I don't give a shit. Dominate and win, baby.
Yep, I agree.
Fresno beat Georgia Southern, but the QB only threw for 176 yards. Hey, I'd be ecstatic if our quarterback threw for 176 yards.
Yeah, man. Look at that, baby.
He can do it.
He can. That's for sure.
He can do it. It's just our offense is not built for the pass.
No. But I guess we'll see. So what were your guys' thoughts? We'll go around table. What were your thoughts on the game before we move on and have some fun and talk about the Cyclones? Brandon, what do you got as a closing remarks to the opening game of the season, my friend?
They got the job done, win or loss. Granted, my record prediction has now changed from 9-3 to lower. They still did what they needed to do. This weekend, like the boys said in our group chat, I know nobody else can read that but us. I really, truly think this weekend does set up the rest of our season, and I hate that we have that for us, but I'm ready to move on from Albany.
Same. Dean, how about you? Closing down game one.
Okay. Well, the first half, I was very, very frustrated because our quarterback wasn't doing crap, and I expected more. But I was also disappointed in the defense. The defense itself, even though they only gave up one touchdown, the defense itself, I just didn't think was up to snuff, doing what they needed to do. But
it reminded me of Iowa State. Sorry, Dane.
Yeah. In the second half, of course, I was a little more relaxed and more calm watching the game. I didn't have to say anything. I went offline, went off network. But the defense came on. I'm sure Phil gave them a lashing at halftime. And, of course, we already decided in the first half they already quit running the ball, so they just started to run the ball. Oh, that's interesting fact. Kirk Warner's son is the quarterback for Fresno State. How cool is that?
Thanks, Jason. I had no idea, man, to be honest with you. No clue.
Jason, if you want to know something about quarterbacks, Jason studies a lot of quarterbacks.
They let Iowa State make a mistake and not turn them over.
Okay, so there you go.
We'll talk about that more later, Kyle. I love it, man. P.S. Kyle, we've missed you. We're glad to be back. All right. Well, that game's over, boys. We're 1-0.
It is a win.
5 to go.
We're still undefeated.
We're averaging over 30 points a game right now. We're giving up only 7 a game. I mean, all right, here we go, man. Game 2, baby.
5
What do you say we have
some
fun? We have a lot of fun segments since we've had a lot of ups and downs as we wanted to start the season. So should we have some fun before we do some picks and start talking Iowa State?
Yes.
All right, so I'm sure you guys have all seen these. We have we'll be back, baby. People tier out things based off of depending on what it is. Uniforms, helmets. I know last year I think Brandon and I did helmets. But this year we decided we're going to do logos with the expanded Big Ten, and we did logos. So all 3 of us have tiered out our logos with the category of elite, good, average, and ass. Who would like to go first and then walk us through kind of your thought process on this? Because a lot of people
I forget which one mine is.
Oh, then you'll go first, man. This will be good. You ready, Dane?
Yeah, all which one's mine?
This one's you, baby.
Okay.
This one's you.
Okay, I didn't actually realize at the time that we were doing logos. I would have put the Hawkeyes up at elite because they have the most recognizable logo on the football field. Because when you go out there, you know who you're looking at when they get out there.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And all the ones with just the letters, the block letters, like Nebraska, Indiana, Illinois. No, not Indiana. Washington and Michigan and Rutgers, Maryland. All on the bottom line. Ass. Can you come up with something better than just a block letter logo? Okay, so I apologize if this is not right. I would also put UCLA up with elite. Ohio State's fine where they're at, and Nittany Lions are fine where they're at.
Yeah.
That's funny. What'd you think I said? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I just thought we were talking about where we thought these teams were.
Okay, I can see that now. I can see that now.
I was cheering the teams when I thought were, where they belong for wins and losses this year.
I believe it.
That's too funny. All right, I'll go next. I'll leave Brandon last. So I too, actually, with everything you said, sir, thought the same way for the most part.
Oh, I can see it. I can see that.
Okay. Yes. Are they? I didn't. The question isn't are they recognizable, right? Or are they elite as far as like blue bloods of college football, known college football? No. It's whether I enjoy the logo or not. To me, a logo needs to stand out and be unique. I went to school for graphic design. Could you imagine if Nike symbol was just an N? It wouldn't be as popular as it is right now. Adidas, if it was just an A, it would not be as popular as it is right now. Somehow New Balance has hung on, but I think that's because the dads around the country are keeping New Balance in business with their N. But, dude, my kids could draw these logos. If somebody said, hey, make a logo for Nebraska, they would put a giant N and it would pass.
Okay.
To me, that's not a good logo. That's basic. Basic.
Now I'm really concerned.
Look at them all. Don't they?
What's going on with Oregon?
So it's a little different. It's not just a normal O. Ohio State's has some letters to it, and USC's is a SC. So Oregon's is a little different on that. I know you hate Oregon. I know that's why you're calling my ass out for that shit. But that is a unique enough logo. But if you threw in one of their duck logos, it's the same thing. But that they don't use that primarily. But as you can see, most of mine are pretty well unique. Indiana's I flirted with moving it up, but again,
it's kind of cool.
I mean, look at the bottom row. Tell me there's not at least 16 high schools in every state that has all these damn logos. Tell me.
They do.
Hell, teams have Michigan's helmet, for God's sakes. But there's not very many that have the Tiger Hawk, I can tell you that. That's why I put it at 8.
Back in the late 90s, when our here in Bakersfield, a high school opened up and called the Centennial Golden Hawks, brand new high school. Their logo was the Tiger Hawk, but that lasted just a couple of years because I think Iowa got a hold of them and told them to cease and desist. So the Golden Hawk became something different.
That's why they all go after NFL teams.
There's a school down actually here in Florida, down the road from me. It's I can't even remember what it is. It's by Melbourne in that area, south of Daytona. They used to have that logo too, the Iowa one, but I don't think they use it anymore. I was down there for work, and some kid thought I was wearing their high school stuff, and it was actually my Iowa stuff. And the dad was like, "No, that's Iowa. That's Iowa Hawkeyes." I was like, "Yeah. That's Iowa Hawkeyes." But Florida people, they recognize that logo. Some of these they recognize. Yes, I'm sure the Spartan one's used all over the place, but it's who that is. You know who Penn State is. You know who Ohio State is. You know who USC is. They're decent logos.
There's Oregon, a lot of high school that use the Flying W from Wisconsin, too. I've seen it on a lot of helmets.
Yep. I mean, that N, that I, all those W's and M's and those R's and that P. I've even seen the P's before. Like, you can use that shit anywhere. All these high schools have that. And very few have the Tiger Hawk. I'm sure there are some, right? Like you talked about and I talked about. But, I mean, that's my take on it. A logo is supposed to stand out and make you unique. It can't be basic. It can't be generic to me. That's just me. So I'm sticking to my guns, baby. All right, Brandon, you ready?
All right. Yep.
Run to establish a pass game. Make them guessing is just one-dimensional. Facts. All right. Last but not least, baby. We agreed on quite a bit.
So mine's a little different. Obviously, the Tiger Hawk's beast. As far as the high schools using the Tiger Hawk, Iowa City High, where I went to for a couple of years, we used it, but now they have it to where they actually added the actual hawk. It's kind of cool. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. So when I was doing this list, I actually thought a little bit further into it. So my dumbass thought logo plus uniform. So I was thinking of the wing on the top of Michigan's helmet. That's why most of those are ranked where they're at. So I completely misunderstood the assignment.
I guess I did too. So don't feel bad.
Michigan State.
Logos.
Do you guys remember back in the Brad? You might know this. You should know this one. Remember that little S that we used to draw? Like we used to think we were artists back in the day.
Oh yeah, with the three lines, connect them. Yeah.
Michigan State at one point was messing around, and that was their logo for a little bit. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like that S.
Well,
it was on their helmet.
Block S.
It was a little, yeah. So that's what that reminds me of. So, but that Spartan helmet's badass. I love Greek mythology. Shit's dope. Cool. USC is iconic, just because of like me growing up personally, the 2000s. Penn State, obviously, animal logos are badass. Wisconsin, it's just because it's Wisconsin, of course, I like it. And then Ohio State's iconic too. Indiana, decent. UCLA, I probably could have put that up there with good. Nebraska, it is what it is. Oregon is what it is. And then the rest of these goons are, me, they look like poo.
Hey, I got to say this about Iowa. If you can take it and flip it this way and it looks like Fred Flintstone, and if you take it and flip it this way and it says the word fry, it works for me. That's a logo. Look at it. Flip it this way, where the nose will be the nose facing this way. It's Fred Flintstone standing there. Flip it this way. The top is the F, the beak is the R, and then the bottom part is the Y for fry. Check it out. You will not unsee it now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep. That's
you seeing
dope.
it, man?
Yeah.
Flip Michigan's. Does it make Fred Flintstone? Fuck no, it does not.
It makes
boom, baby.
For Eastern Michigan.
That depends which way you flip it. Then you have an E and a backwards E.
Eastern Michigan, man.
All right. So, all right. Let's start back from the beginning. All right. Besides Dean, I guess we can show Dean's. Brandon, would you reshuffle anything now that you understand the full assignment?
Absolutely. Ohio State and Penn State would go, or no, Penn State and Michigan State would go to elite, just because I think that Greek mythology thing's badass.
Where would you put the block M that your son can draw?
Average.
Average?
Yeah.
Now let's see.
That would be down below for me.
I put it all in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Except now you got me questioning. I think I'd probably put Oregon down to average if I was changing. So Brandon, you're welcome, my friend. We're gonna put that down to average. But the rest, man, UCLA, it doesn't. It's not ass, but it's not anything good. You just scripted out your name. Everybody has script, but nobody uses it for a logo. It's usually an alternate. So that's just me on that bad boy.
I feel like we're in a fucking graphics class with Brad Molly as a fucking professor.
All right, you guys. Oh,
I wish I could do graphics like that. I mean, I'd love to work on that.
It's a lot of fun, guys. All right, what do you say we'll take a quick little breather? Hey, man.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's all right. You know he's doing this right now. He's either taking his phone and tilting it, or he's looking upside down and he's going, "This motherfucker is correct."
Yeah.
I can't unsee Fred Flintstone now. Damn it. All right, man. What do we say we let's take a quick little breather. A few. I guess we'll do about a minute worth of commercials here. Shout out to the Villains Network for hosting this, and obviously Hawkeye Heaven for presenting us live going forward every Wednesday at 7 Central Standard Time. We'll be right back, and we'll take some picks around the country, and then we'll dive more into Iowa State and Iowa matchup. So hold tight. We'll be right back. The loop was still on. My bad. We're back. All
It's all
right. Should
good.
we start diving into some picks, guys?
Sure.
All right.
Picks. Sure
Pick.
thing, man. Let's do it.
We're gonna see how much we don't know about shit. You ready for this? How'd you guys do last week? What games did you guys all pick last week?
Not as good as Lee Corso. What did we pick?
You can't write.
I got it right here. I got it right here.
Dean keeps receipts, Brandon. You're in trouble.
I know.
Yeah. We both picked Ohio State.
Good game, by the way.
We both picked Bama.
Ouch.
One of us picked Miami and one of us picked Notre Dame. So
picked
I
Miami?
lost that one and Brandon won that one. We both picked Colorado. We both lost.
Anybody get their jersey retired after that game, or is that not yet?
No, that was a good game though. That was a very good game. Just piss poor coaching.
Yeah. We both picked Iowa. My score was a little closer. I had 38-3. He had 40-9. And we both picked Clemson, but I believe Clemson lost, but I didn't mark it down as a loss.
Kyle, you send your picks, man. I'll have Dean keep track for you. Dean, you think you can keep up if Kyle tells us how he's doing?
Sure.
All right.
I can do that.
Brandon, you want me to give you your second favorite team first, or you want to save them till right before the good game?
Pick whatever you want, dude.
All right, we'll start down in my neck of the woods. How about that?
Sure.
All right, baby. Florida, who has the toughest schedule in probably all of college football, taking on the South Florida Bulls, who came out and kicked the living shit out of Boise State.
Dude, I don't understand.
I got nothing on that either. I assumed Boise State would win that, but apparently Genty was really the real deal for them. But
yeah, I agree with that, dude. I can't believe that.
This one is gonna be. I want to see where it's at. I forgot to look at this. Sorry. I think it's in the swamp. Double check real quick. It's in the swamp.
It is.
It's in the swamp. Yeah.
It's not at Raymond. Okay.
Yep. No. So it's Florida at home. I'll go first on this one. Florida teams. I do think Florida does win, but they're definitely going to cover. I think this game is going to be a lot closer than 17.5, and I think they are actually going to test Florida a little bit more than they anticipated when they had this game on their schedule to start. To be honest with you,
that's a tough.
I think Florida pulls it off. Did you guys give scores last week, or did you guys just say win or lose?
Win or lose.
Just win or lose.
I don't like messing with scores.
Perfect. I'll make you mess with one score later. That's fine.
Yeah,
I'm taking Florida, but I think the Bulls hit the under. I think it will be under. At least, I'm saying at least 10-point game. So, give me Florida, but the Bulls cover it. Gentlemen, who was up next?
You just tell us. As long as I'm talking, I'll just do it.
Dean, go, baby.
Okay, I'm taking Florida. I'm going to definitely take the over. I don't think it's a close game at all. I think Florida is just going to take it over.
Florida by 7.
Florida by 7, baby. Hey, speaking of logos, I'm just going to call this shit out. I personally love South Florida's logo. I think that is badass and unique. It's a U and a bull.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
But it's a U. That shit works. If you ever saw their old logo of it was like a charging bull. I think it was a charging bull. I'm gonna have to look. I'm pretty sure it was like a charging bull. This shit is such an upgrade. When they came over to Division 1, and they did this, best move they ever did. So, sorry, that's the end of my logo talk, and that's the end of the lecture for today.
Nerd.
Sorry, lecture's over, boys.
Nerd.
Homework's due. All right, so we're all going flush across the board. 2 covering the spread, 1 blowout, all for Florida. All right, we'll see how it goes, baby. I think that game's at 3:15 Central Standard Time on Saturday. Let's go to the Big Ten. The Duke. I mean, we got a couple basketball matchups here. We got Duke versus Illinois, baby. Illinois is only favored by 2.5 in this game. At least the last I looked. Obviously, lines move. This game is played
At Duke.
At Duke.
At Duke.
Ooh. All right, Brandon, I'll let you kick this baby off.
Illinois.
Covered?
And over.
Ooh.
Over.
You think they go in? You think they go in there and just make a statement against Duke, huh?
Yes.
They almost have to. They almost have to. High expectations. You almost got to. Dean, what do you got?
I also have Illinois, and yeah, I'm going to take the over, way over. This game's not close.
We got Illinois, so Kyle says Illinois. Vandy Chris going with Illinois, wins handily. And here's the thing, I agree with you guys. Part of me was like, Duke, but nah, I think Illinois and Brett Bielema, they kind of come out on the road and they make a statement. I think they win by 2 touchdowns plus. So give me the Illini, baby. Go Big Ten on this way, boy. All right, next one. Let's go back to some more basketball schools. There you go. The border war. The border war is on for the first time since 2011, I think I read, which to me is a crazy one, but not as crazy as Iowa, Missouri only playing like 3 times the last 150 years. Anyway, I'll go first on this one. Missouri is favored by 6.5. This game is, do you guys know where this one's at? See, I'm terrible. I got to shake up the rust.
It might be
Kansas.
This is the only one that you picked that I don't know.
Kansas State. See, I'm a little rusty. I got to shake off the rust. It's at Missouri.
Okay.
Or is it neutral?
I don't know. Are they doing a home and away then, or is it yearly?
It's at Missouri. So Missouri favored 6.5.
It's at Faroe.
It's at Faroe. Dean, who are you taking in this basketball matchup?
This is crazy. Because to be totally honest, I thought Missouri was supposed to be crap this year.
I did too.
But I don't know. I've not had much respect with Kansas, but if I'm gonna believe Vandy, I'm gonna take Kansas in this one.
Nice. Brandon, who you got?
Is Jaden Daniels still playing? Is that how you say his name? What's his name?
I know which one you're talking about. No, I do not believe he is. But now, see, I don't know.
Jalen Daniels.
Jalen Daniels.
Yep.
He's not, is he?
If he's in, I'm taking the Jayhawks.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe he is. I'll look at that. You're taking the Jayhawks? Man, we got 2 Jayhawks there.
Yeah, I'll take Kansas.
What was the dude? Who's the dude we tried recruiting from Purdue? Bo Padula, or what was that guy's name? Or from Penn State, sorry.
I know who you're talking about. Isn't you talking? Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I just can't remember I can't pronounce his last name.
Bo P, yeah. I'm gonna call him. His first throw was a touchdown. I don't know if you guys saw that, but he aired it out and he had a touchdown. So I want to take Kansas, but I think Missouri pulls it off. Purdue, yep. Purdue. I was right. Yeah, Purdue. I'm taking Mizzou in this one. I don't. Kansas is good. I know they were really, really, really hot at the end of last year.
You just want to be different, son.
Obviously, I have to. What is the fun of that? So give me Mizzou, but I don't think they cover. I think this game is extremely close, and I think it will probably be one of the better games of the weekend, to be honest with you. So give me Mizzou in this one. Okay. Perdula Oblongata. Got it. Heard that. All right, man. So let's go back. Perfect. He says, she says, doesn't matter. Starting. All right. Back to the Big Ten and a big. So I think the only ranked versus ranked matchup of the weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Michigan versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma is favored by 5.5. Brandon, you want to go first or last?
Absolutely, baby. You know how we roll. Let's do this. Okay, I'm excited. John Mateer, remember the name. Oklahoma by 10.
Ooh, man. You go. You just said it. You're not even going to talk about it. Your number 2 team, favorite team. You're just.
I would talk for like 20 minutes. So I need to shut the fuck up, and we need to keep going.
Oklahoma at home. Oklahoma. I mean, I'll go second. I agree. I think Oklahoma, and I think they cover. I do not.
I'll tell you what,
I'm not drinking this Michigan Kool-Aid. That's just me. I don't know about you guys.
Not yet. I do think Underwood will be good eventually, but not yet.
No, I haven't seen much from him. Dean, what do you got?
I got Oklahoma, and Underwood is going to be surprised when those cannons start firing inside of their stadium. The Boomers.
Hey,
he's going to be shook. He's going to be all shook up, and he won't be able to throw the ball.
Dude, that play, I've still yet to go down there, but that place at night, I've seen it on TV, and I've like heard people talk about it at night, and holy ish, it's nasty down there. If you're an opposing team, oh man, be prepared, dude.
Here's something too. I have yet to see a game there. I will one day because of all my visits to Oklahoma. But if you have never visited their Heisman Park, get there early. Get there early and just visit Heisman Park because they've got so many Heisman statues in that park. It'd take you forever, half a day just to check all the statues out.
5, I think, right? Yeah, 5.
Man, don't know all about that life. We just got one, baby, but one's better than none. That's all I got to say.
Should have been 2.
You think Brad Banks should have won? Or
absolutely. Carson Palmer was ridiculous. Well, Brad Banks over Chuck Long, but because
wasn't Bo?
Yeah, it was Bo.
The one that won it. Yeah, you're not winning.
No, Bo beat out Chuck Long. Yeah, and Bo deserved it. Bo deserved it.
But Carson Palmer over Brad Banks, yeah, no.
Yeah, well, they met in the bowl game, and then guess what? Brad Banks did not show why he should have won. So it is what it is, baby. All right. Sweet. You got it all captured? Banks will always be the Heisman to me. Yep. He's a Heisman in our hearts. We could just be like Auburn and start claiming Heisman winners. Is that okay? They're claiming national championships, so really? I'm just going to say it. Yeah. You didn't hear about that shit?
No, Auburn I heard about that. I just read Vandy's comment. I was like, I did not know that. See, I wasn't.
I didn't know that either. Bo only played in 9 games that year, so he must have been part of the year injured.
Thank God, Vandy Hawkeye Chris, for knowing your shit. Shout out to Chris, and big shout out to him. He kind of helped with our baseball show we did. Obviously, it wasn't a weekly one, but great guy. If you want to give them a follow, the Golden Boot Podcast. Great dudes. Talk about all things sports. So go ahead and watch them. Chris, let them know when the show is, and I'll put it in the comments, my friend.
He also has a weekly football show too, and a weekly high school football show.
Yeah, for Tennessee, which is very cool. Very cool.
Yeah,
I think Jason, if you're still watching, man, you need to do the Iowa one, man. There is not a lot of coverage for Iowa high school football, and Iowa high school football is getting better. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, it's much better from when I played to now, and that's 20 years. So much better. So
well, they're also getting paid too. I mean, if we were getting paid, we would probably be like both of us D1 athletes.
Some states they get paid.
Yeah,
Florida you can get paid, and Iowa can, right?
The Dune Valley, yeah, yep.
Yep. There you go.
Ooh, I like that.
Chris does great stuff. He's got that radio voice, man. He's got me beat.
Yep.
All right, man. We're going to get into this thing, man. Obviously, these stats are obviously misleading. We've only had 1 game. They've had 2. It's very early on. But according to a lot of the things that matter, we are 50-50 in this damn thing. Points per game and rushes per game and passing per game and points per game defensively. But Iowa State, last I looked, I know somebody commented, there it is, Golden Boot Tuesday nights at 8:30 p.m. and that's Eastern Standard Time, I believe, Chris, or is it not Central? He'll let me know. It's here, man. Cyhawk week, man, and we are the underdog for once. And I don't know about you guys, I am excited to be the underdog for once in this game. Having that target on our back, basically like almost the last 8 years, I'm relieved that the target is on their back. And yeah. So boys.
Well, first of all, the last time Iowa lost in Ames, Iowa, Obama was in his first term as president. Think about that.
2011. I don't remember that, though. That's the thing. I do not remember that game at all.
The away team has won the last 5 meetings, I
Yep.
think.
Yep.
So, yeah. Manny said going hard in on Iowa State and Kansas State schedulers.
Well, are you sure that both those schools didn't want that schedule because they both played non-conference teams then, and they can always move those non-conference games to a bye week later in the season?
See, that's what he's saying. Like, when the NFL goes to London, they're off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not this. I didn't think about that. That's a good.
I got to believe that Kansas State and Iowa State both had a choice. And I believe that they could have moved those non-conference games.
I honestly don't think they had a choice in that.
They didn't?
I don't think so, man.
I believe they don't have a choice in their conference games, but they get 2 bye weeks a year now. And so they could have moved those non-conference games to a bye week. But as you could see with Iowa State, it worked out perfectly well. Kansas State did win their game, but they had to struggle to get there.
Yeah. So you could look at that either way, man. Glass half full or glass half empty, I guess. But that's
real.
Chris, I didn't even think about that, man. That is a hell of a call out, man. So that's crazy. But yeah, and Marty Moose, that was the triple overtime. That was a crazy ass game, but it sucked that we lost. But hell of a game there. All right, on paper, first glance, Dean, what do you think, man? What are some matchups? I guess what does Iowa State bring this year that they didn't last year? I know they took the victory last year in Kinnick. What's different about this team as opposed to that team? Because that team last year returned the most production on offense of anybody in the country. So this one plays some people.
Okay.
What makes it different this year?
I don't actually see that they bring anything different except different wide receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, the way these wide receivers have started out, I mean, you got one of them who's caught 5 passes for 123 yards in 2 games. You know,
and the other 2 leading receivers are what?
Yeah, and their second leading receiver caught 7 passes for 116 yards and a TD in just 2 games, and their third leading receiver was a tight end.
2 of their top 3 are tight ends, sir. In case you wonder.
Yes, 3 of their top 5 are tight ends. Only 2 wide receivers appear in the top 5. And the one that you would expect to be in the top 5, who's not, he's number 6, is Overby.
Nope.
Hey, you told me to go after the stats, so I did.
Hey, I'm cool with that because that leads me to my next. One of my takeaways and one of the keys to the game is my key to the game last year was the Iowa State's wide receivers.
Yep.
And guess what? They were the difference in that damn game. Their separation and the ability in those big plays is the reason we lost. Obviously, it's one of the reasons we lost the game, but you could credit that as the reason we lost that game. This year, it's not like that. They're running shit through their tight ends. They do not have those wide receivers. I mean, they probably still have some good wide receivers, but it's different. They're running it. Their top 3 wide receivers, one is a wide receiver or receiving yards people. So it's a wide receiver, and the other 2 are tight ends.
Well, okay, can I add something about those tight ends? This is something that's an interesting stat that Calvin actually dished out and sent to me. In 177 offensive plays this year for Iowa State, they've used 2 or more tight ends in all but 4 plays. Facts.
Number 1 in the country, right?
Yeah.
Who's number 2?
I have no idea.
Iowa.
Okay.
That's good.
How many plays? How many plays did we run last week, and how many plays were the tight ends involved? Every play?
Blocking. They had 2.
Yeah, they were either blocking or out going out for an out route or something.
So literally, Iowa State's almost modeling a little bit of how how their offense runs off what we do. The only difference is they still have some playmakers and can sling that ball. That's their bread and butter is throwing the ball, right? Ours is running the ball. But I'm glad you brought up their receiving core, and to me that's a huge difference between last year.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Those wide receivers were the difference in that damn game, in my opinion, and it shot us in the ass. So, Brandon, what are your takeaways? What are some key things that you think we should pay attention to this week?
Rocco Becht. You know what's funny? I didn't think he was going to be all that. I really didn't. I was like licking my chops and rubbing my hands together last year after the whole Sam Decker gambling thing went down. I'm like, yeah, I think we got him. And then he comes in and does what he does. They get to the Big 12 championship. They win the Pop-Tart Bowl. And then this year they go overseas and beat Kansas State. Then they beat South Dakota. Like, he's actually not a bad quarterback.
Yep.
I'm still going to tell you, because of last year, I am worried of getting beat over the top again, because Albany did a little bit of that stuff this last weekend.
Yeah.
Still
they
worried.
They did. The other thing, too, I want to point out on this is with Breck, after 2 games, he's only got 461 yards. And I know that's our quarterback won't have that after 2 games unless he just throws for 300 yards this game.
That'd be awesome.
But with the 68% average, he's got 461 yards of passing in just 2 games, but 5 TDs. And he also ran for a TD this year. But the other thing that stuck out with me is they haven't had a 100-yard rusher yet this year. As a matter of fact, their leading rusher in 2 games has only gotten to 90 yards total, and 3.6 a carry. So, in all honesty, I don't think they're going to be able to rush against Iowa. Just my personal thing.
Chris, I'm glad you called that out. Yes and no. To me, I haven't seen much of a pass rush from them. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but to me, I have not seen that crazy pass rush out of Iowa State. So, yes, they have an ability to stop the run, but are they stopping a run against an offensive line like Iowa State? Are they stopping that caliber of people right now? Kansas State is not that. South Dakota is definitely not that. Am I concerned a little bit? Yeah. I mean, we only have 2 games of evidence. So, like, you have to be, right? You have to be concerned based off of what you see in front of you. And what we see in front of us is they can stop the run, but there's no pass rush. Again, that goes both ways. But I have not seen a crazy pass rush from them.
No.
So I guess we'll find out this weekend. Like, that's why we play the damn games. So, Chris, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm not concerned at this moment, but again, it's young in the season. 5 games from now, it might concern me depending on how the 5 games go.
Exactly.
That's just me. And yeah, man, this has been our calling card for 25 years, man.
It's so annoying. So annoying.
It's everybody looking down this road. Do any of us have hair on our heads? That'll tell you that we are used to this defense putting us and making us pull our damn hair out. So that's just me. Like, what do you think, man?
Mine is more than that, but
how many games have we sat on the edge of our couch on TV just going like this? Like, come on, Iowa! Oh yeah! He dropped that punt.
I've watched them do that.
Iowa recovers and we win the game.
I've been on the edge of my seat for FCS teams. I've been at the edge of my seat for the number 1 team and top 5 teams. It's all the same to me as an Iowa fan. I just expect it that when the 4th quarter comes, most of the time, I'm over there going, shit. Come on, boys. But it's a fact, man. But, I mean, Dean, we talked about matchups. So where do we match up best and where do we not match up the best? And 1 second.
Okay, well.
Yeah, Reno, agree, man. It's okay, man. Brandon, I know you don't, but in this day and age of football, I need them to win out if we beat them because it only betters you. But that's just
it's different.
This one thing I do want to say is I actually agree with him because I will root for Iowa State in every other game this year except for this one. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I think this is going to be more of a defensive game than everybody thinks it's going to be.
I do too.
And so I'm just thinking that if they try to go the box on us and stop the run, that maybe Mark can maybe find a little room to run out of trouble, or maybe one of his tight ends or what receivers could get open behind that box, and he can just loop it over to him, and hopefully not a high loop like he did the other one and missed. So I just think the who makes the fewest mistakes on offense is who's going to win this game, because I think it comes down to defense in the long run and field goals.
Chris, you bring up a good point, but this is my rebuttal to that. In the last 25 years, tell me how many teams were not worried about Iowa's defense. It didn't matter who graduated, who was there, who was not there, who was on the line, first string, second string, third string. One thing was always for sure is Iowa has a good defense. So, yes, they should be worried about Iowa's defense. It is what it is. That's one of our bread and butters. They should be. And, yes, he was not good at throwing the ball against Albany, but they abandoned it because they didn't need to. And we're hoping that he said he's going to sling it, baby. So we'll see. Man, you're too early, Jason. Too early, baby.
Yeah. So the other thing I was kind of thinking about is, what if we do lose this game? Do we have to put up with the rest of the week of Vandy and Andrew telling us that we're only going to win 4 games this year?
No. We won't. To me, we don't have to put up with that.
They both have said that our season rests on this game.
It could.
Hey, it could. That's what's fucked up. It really could.
Because it has been the determining factor in the past. If you look at it, every time we've lost to Iowa State, we usually have a season. But every time, when we beat them, we usually kick fucking ass.
It does. Our trajectory does change. I will agree with
that.
But again, I don't know, man. There we go. Kyle says, listen to Pat.
Well, I know that after last year's loss, everybody going, there goes the playoffs. No more playoffs for us. And it was only the second game of the season, and we were already out of the playoffs.
Well, Ohio State proved that doesn't matter. As long as you win the games, you should upset some people and schedule right. Beating Iowa State or losing to Iowa State actually will not hurt us either way if we handle business the rest of the way. 15 years ago, yes, this game wouldn't do a damn thing for us. Just think of it that way. Like how far this rivalry has come in the last 10 years. How far this thing has come. Matt Campbell,
so now we can finally say to the SEC, we play our 9 Power 4 games in conference, and we play a Power 4 team non-conference game outside of our conference who's respectable and ranked number 16 this week. We're taking them down, baby. Number 16's going down.
Hey, Chris, when Iowa wins, you're coming on the show and you're going to pay up your receipts with us, man. I'm just going to let you know. Next week, we're planning to have Vandy Chris on to give his apologies to the Hawkeye Nation. I'm giving you shit, Chris. We're not going to make you do that. You're opinionated, man. You're an honest, truthful man. We're not worried about it, but we're going to always give you shit about that 4-8 comment, man. Never forget. Where do we have the edge in this game, guys? What do you think? What are our edge, Eli? Where's our edge in this game? Obviously, through the first game and 2 games with them, they obviously have the quarterback edge, right? We don't need to go into that shit.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't seen much.
Running back.
You have
the edge in the running back.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the running back or the line? You don't think Sama
is
a good running back?
I think it's both.
I
think it's both.
What about all right?
So well, without the line, we're not going to have a great running game anyway.
Obviously, but I'm saying both.
I haven't seen enough to say we have the edge in running back because we've seen Sama. He was there last year. He was their starter last year. We've seen that. This Williams, I was pretty impressed by a redshirt freshman coming in and stepping up. Moulton, it doesn't. I don't know what he did, but He is not going to obviously be there this week, and the way it sounds, he probably won't be there next week. But I could be wrong. Yeah, they're not even. He's not even on the depth charts. Nobody's even really talking about it, which is weird. I haven't heard anything. Have you?
Mm-hmm. No.
Yeah, he just got hurt in that game, and now he's gone from the thing. So I can't say whether we have the running back or not. So I'm going to give that one a wash. Wide receiver, gentlemen. What do you think? Who gets the edge?
I think right now they do until we prove it.
So who has to step up on our end, would you say?
Phillips, Gill, Anderson, the seniors on the team. They all have to, but I think those three guys have got to, plus Estranga and what's the other dudes? Gosh dang it. We got 4 wide receivers and tight ends, and I can only think of one.
Addison Estranga, baby. My man.
Yeah.
Kyle, great question, but I'm going to tell you this. Just remember why you chose to do it in the first place. That'll help you. Because I'm not going to lie, I get nervous sometimes to come on and do this shit, and I'm not even really in front of anybody, but then I remember why I enjoy doing this. I love talking football. I love talking the Hawks with you guys in Hawk Nation, and it's the bar style. So, Kyle, just remember
Kyle,
that.
Kyle, are you broadcasting off the radio or at the game itself? Are you going to be up doing the radio play-by-play? Anyway, just count on your spotters to help you out.
This goes defensive punting. All right, so we give them wide receiver. We're going to give it to them, but I think Jacob Gill has to show up.
Absolutely.
I think he will be very crucial if we're going to have any pass game. He was our best wide receiver for the most part last year continuously, and I think this year he has to step up as the senior, the most experienced one as well. I think it's on Gill to really have himself a game. But
yeah, you hear the story that Sam Phillips told about Saturday's game last week?
Go on.
Okay, yeah, it was his birthday, and he was wide open running into the end zone. He goes, "I'm going to get a touchdown on my birthday," and he stood there and waited for the ball, and it came up short.
Well, my coach always told me, you don't wait for balls, you go back to the ball. So,
and that's and I was just going to say that. Why was he waiting for it to come up short? Why didn't he run to it?
You go back to the ball. You can't wait and just hope it hits you, man. It ain't a punt return.
Mm-hmm.
No, Chris, we have not, but I wouldn't call Ida Grove home either, but that's just me.
Very true.
Sorry. No offense, Ida Grove. I'm just fucking around. But it is what
Chris,
it is.
Daddy's do anything to make Iowa look bad again.
He likes to poke a bear. I love it. All right. What about tight ends, man? Obviously, we talked about their tight ends. They're running their offense through a lot of their tight ends now. But do they have the edge, or have we not seen enough to really say, hey?
I don't think we've seen enough.
I've seen enough.
But I think we got the edge. I'm going to say this year we have the edge in tight ends.
I'm taking the tight ends based off history.
Yeah.
Until history proves me otherwise, I will always have the edge in any game at tight end to me. That's just me. Because it's usually not just one guy. It is 4 guys. It don't matter who's in there. They can block. They can catch. They can do their part. And Kyle is dead on. I'm giving Iowa the edge on the tight ends, baby. O-line, I think we're going to be unanimous based off of at least one game versus 2 games. I'm giving Iowa the edge.
Yes.
Mr. Dunker is going to be a top 10 pick.
Yep.
Easy. And
as long as he doesn't run downfield and cost us a touchdown again.
Well, I think he learned that lesson. I think our O-line does it. We got 2 probably first-round O-linemen on that line between Logan Jones and Dunker. So that's 2 first-round linemen. We have the edge there all day. So what else we got? Running back, tight end, wide receivers. Let's go
defensive line.
Defensive line.
Us.
Iowa.
We're so good. We're still good.
Yep, I haven't seen a pass rush out of Iowa State that really caught my eye, and I have seen a little bit from Iowa. But again, Iowa only rushes 4 compared to most schools. So D-line, give me Iowa. Linebackers,
Iowa State.
You think
they're still? Yeah. Well, our guys are still babies. They're still babies.
I think it's a wash, honestly, because they might be babies in starting, but they've got a lot of experience. They've played. They know what they're doing. And they've been on special teams, so they can hit.
And that's one thing Iowa does reload at is linebacker. I want you to think about all the linebackers we've seen come and go, man. My podcast got a sponsor from an Iowa company. Stop it. I know we're fucking with you, Chris. All right, secondary. I'm giving the edge to Iowa State.
Yep.
Me too.
Unfortunately.
Is this crazy? Is this crazy?
I hate to say it.
Three of their D. What's that?
The gap is far on this one.
Yeah. Is it crazy to say that their 3 DBs are their leading tacklers on that team? Is that crazy or what? That a DB would lead the team in tackles?
It is
not
crazy.
At all. Not at all.
Which tells me I'm not too worried about the run because they're getting to the third level. So Chris, remember that. But their secondary is oh man, from what I've seen so far, they are leaps and bounds. I hope I'm wrong, but the gap is pretty far in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but Iowa State has some good DBs, man. Very good. And all right, can't give up big plays, Kyle. You're dead ass, 100%, man. All right, should we go special teams?
No more than 2 big plays a game, Phil Parker says. More than that, you probably lose the game.
Correct. He's been pretty dead on. All right, let's go special teams. I'm taking kick returner Iowa, hands down. Kick and punt return Iowa. I think Caden Weechin is the best in the country.
I would hope so, man.
And it's not even
Sam
close.
Phillips did not look bad on that last one.
No, he did not. No,
that was like. Not. You see how fast he was, man. That was quick.
Telling you.
You know the reason why he was there instead of Weechin? Weechin was out with a cramp. He got cramped, but nobody knew that.
Did Mark get cramped too?
Yeah, he's the only one we thought got cramped, and it turned out it came out later that the reason why Phillips was running that one back was because Weechin was cramped.
They just don't want to tell us much.
Dude, it wasn't even that hot out.
No, it was a nice weekend there, man. I was jealous, man. All right, punter, give me Iowa.
Give me Iowa.
I would
shout out Reese, baby.
Yeah.
Can I say something about the Iowa State punter?
Yeah.
Of all the stats I look for, there is no stats for the punter. Have they even punted the ball this year?
Fuck, I don't know, man. That's a really good
question. Anybody have an answer to that? Vandy would know. Have they punted the ball? Because the one thing it is there is no. They have not punted the ball as far as I can tell because they don't have any stats.
That would somebody fact check that. I'm not gonna look, but that's crazy if that's the case, man. So Iowa has landslide there. All right, now this one's good. Place kicker.
Slight edge to Iowa State because he hit a 63-yarder.
Oh man!
And he beat us last year. This is the same guy that beat us last year.
And I want you to remember this: how many times has Iowa State not had a kicker? They drive it down. They miss extra points. They miss game-winning field goals. How many times? It was like death taxes and Iowa State's kickers blow. Almost like the Vikings trying to make it to the championship.
That's right.
They always blow their damn kicks, man. And now they have a kicker, man. That guy is good. I hate to say it, he's good. Chris says give him 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And he's a kid from Dubuque. Yep. 63 yards.
Yeah. Remember that when we go and make our picks later for that game.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready for that.
It figures into my picks.
All right, Dean. What else you got for us? I know I've kind of pinned you as my stat guru this week. What do you got for us? What are some matchups we should pay attention to? What's under the radar for you, actually? I think that's be a fun one for you.
I don't know. I think we covered it all. We got it all, I thought. Anybody that's watching live, there's 53 of you online right now. How about it? You guys got something we missed?
What's your keys to this game? We're going to start breaking it down here in about 60 seconds. Iowa State has punted 4 times, Jason said. 4.
Okay, Jason, can you give me the average yards?
Come back, Jason.
I'm not worried.
All right, Brandon, we'll just start going into this. All right.
Yeah.
Who on offense? What position on offense? You can give me a person I prefer. Who has to have a huge game on offense if we want to succeed in this game? It's going to be hostile in Ames. You got college. You got the big noon kickoff. Show the shirt, baby. Big noon kickoff.
Woo-hoo!
Hey, We got El Presidente on our side. Speaking of,
yes,
I know we're gonna go off subject here.
that's fine.
Wait a minute.
Barstool.
Are
We're
you
gonna
saying-
talk pizza, baby. We're about to talk
Wait a
pizza.
minute. Are you saying Trump's on our side?
No.
Oh, you said El
Dave-
Presidente.
Well, that's
what he goes by, baby. Barstool Sports, Mr. Dave Portnoy.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
There
All
it
right.
is.
Oh, the one that got kicked out of Ohio State.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. So we're gonna, in honor of the honorary Hawkeye himself, Dave Portnoy, and him coming to town.
Yep.
We've all been around the Ames area. Pizza places. He's known for his pizza reviews. Listen, I go and travel. When I used to travel for my old job, and when I go on vacations with my wife and the family, the one thing I do is I pull up the One Bite app and I see which pizza places have been rated the highest, not just by him, but people, and it will help me pick pizza. So he's coming to town. You guys have seen his Casey's review, right?
Yeah.
I have not.
He hates Casey's breakfast pizza.
Oh,
He's-
who could hate pizza? Who could hate
Oh.
breakfast pizza from Casey's?
To
It's
my
like the ultimate, man. And they're the only ones that make it.
So here's my defense. They made him eat the bacon one. To me, the bacon one is not the best one. The sausage.
Oh.
one.
Exactly.
Oh,
exactly.
I
made
like
him
the
eat the
bacon one
bacon
the
one.
best. I like the
Do
bacon
you?
one the best. Yeah, I do.
Man, to
Ugh.
me, it was always too salty. And I love bacon, but
Mhm.
sausage. If they would have made him eat sausage, that score would have been
Yeah.
at least in the 6s.
I go in and
Give
buy
it-
2 slices every time I'm in town. I get 1 bacon, 1 sausage.
I had that last time I was in town. So in the Ames area, are there any pizza places you guys think he should hit up?
Mm,
And anybody out there? if he's
not
coming
not
to town,
not in Ames. I can tell you that.
I don't think it Ames either, dude.
Keep him out of Pizza Ranch. Don't let him anywhere near Pizza Ranch, or he'll
Oh,
never go back.
He won't go to there. And the first thing that came to mind, and we talked about in the chat, is Great Plains. I hope he does not go there because that score, he will not like that pizza. That is not his pizza. Chris, Jeff's would be the only one I think he would go try in Ames. To be honest with you.
Jeff's, I mean, I've never tried Jeff's, but I keep hearing good things about it. People keep recommending it.
When I
I
lived
like-
there, that was new, and it was good. I haven't been there and ate there in 10 plus years, so I
Yeah.
don't know anymore.
But I got to
but
tell you, whenever we went to Ames to eat, we went to one of 2 places, either the Village Inn, because we like that kind of food, or Hickory Park.
yeah, good shit. Kind of miss it, man. There's a place on usually I think Ames doesn't. Yeah, Happy Joe's is gone because of those floods in 2010. Good times.
I miss Happy Joe's.
It's not open anymore, but the original George's Pizza that was in Nevada, if that shit was open, that would rate in your 7s. To me, that's one of the best pizzas I've had. I don't know who's ever been to Iowa and been to Nevada and had the original George's Pizza. Even the George's Pizza that shout out to my buddy Chuck, who purchased George's Pizza and kept the tradition going before he sold it and moved down to Florida here with me. That would be one I would offer for him to do. But it's not. It's not run by the same people anymore. It probably doesn't have. I don't know. It's been a while. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah,
Pizza Pit.
he might hit that one up. That's the one on University y'all talking about right there.
So, wait a minute.
Close.
So, does he
Give it
go
up.
in and hit one up every different day that he's in town?
Sometimes he hits up like 4 or 5, depending on what his schedule is. But
Mm-hmm.
I know last time he was in Iowa City, he hit up Airliners, I think is where he hit up. And all the Iowa fans were there. I can't remember what the place was. It's at the bottom of one of the buildings. Somebody help me out here.
Polly Eyes?
No, it wasn't Polly Eyes.
I was gonna say
Oh, I
that.
can't think of the name. There's a pizza place in Ankeny and Iowa City, both. I can't think of the name of the one in
Wig and Pen.
Wigan
Wigan
Pen.
Pen. Yeah. Oh, I've tried that. I love that pizza.
Wigan
I do
Pen's
too.
pretty good. Do you
But
think
he
he
could
would?
just drive. It's only, 10, 15 miles from Ames to Ankeny. He could go down there and try the one in Ankeny.
He drives farther in New York City for pizza, so
Mhm.
it wouldn't surprise me. But
Right.
Pizza Pit, that's a good one, man. I love Pizza Pit's wings. I hate to say it, but
Yeah.
I love their wings, man.
Hey,
They are pretty
speaking
good.
of Happy Joe's, have you guys ever eaten Happy Joe's, and have you eaten their sauerkraut pizza?
No.
Oh yeah, look at this, guys. Shout out to Ricky, my man, Ricky, man. Got so much.
Who's Ricky? Okay, guys, got to fill me in. Who's Ricky?
I don't know. He
Don't know.
commented earlier, but Kenna really likes him. Ricky, man, if you're watching, man, Kenna needs you right now, baby. Kenna needs you right now. Jason, I said this a little bit ago. I think he would hate it. I think it would get it like a 3. Like it would just actually probably hurt their business more. Just keep him out of it. He likes the thin, well done pizza. That shit's like New York, or not New York, Chicago, fucking Detroit style, like that thick ass shit. So
I don't like Chicago style pizza, but I had an
Yeah,
authentic
neither.
one when I went to a Cubs game, and when we were in Chicago. And I will tell you, it's the first time I had an authentic one. I just eat one piece, part of a piece, and that was it. I didn't like it.
another one for Jeff. So yeah, see, that would have been my hunch, Jason. My guess, if he tries anywhere in Ames, it's going to be Jeff's. But I have a feeling he's going to go to Great Plains because I'm sure people have been tweeting at his ass to come try this and come try that. So I guess we'll see, man. But all right, enough pizza talk. It's time to reel back in, baby. All right.
All right.
Keys to the game. Who has to show up on offense? What has to happen on defense? And then we'll go right into our picks, baby. Casey's. He does not like Casey's. I don't know. He does not. He still references it on reviews, not even in Iowa. He'd be in New York and he'll talk about Casey's. It's funny as hell. But Dean.
Yes.
I'll let you go first, man. Who on offense really has to click, or what group has to click, and then what's
okay.
The defense?
Gronowski has to click. If he clicks, then the wide receivers and tight ends will click. Okay. I think we have to show up on the defensive line, and I think we got to get a pass rush off. We have to do some pass rushing. I was not known for pass rushing, but every now and then Phil Parker will go on a roll and do it, and I think we need to do it.
Ooh, Chris.
If we could do, because we got to keep him on. We got to keep Rocco on his toes and maybe get him on his back a few times.
Chris, my man, I'm sorry. I know we're going back to pizza. But when I ordered George's all the time when I lived in Nevada, I used to get Canadian bacon and sauerkraut, baby.
That's what it was. It was Canadian bacon and sauerkraut. I couldn't think of the other ingredient. Chris,
Give
yeah.
me, baby.
That actually, I don't like sauerkraut, but I've eaten it. I've eaten it in a pizza, and I've eaten it on a bratwurst up when I went to a Minnesota Twins game.
Parker
which I used to go to a lot of.
Yeah. Oh, very nice. All right. Brandon, you want to go? You want me to go?
I'll go. Kind of what Dean said. The O-line and Gronkowski needs to get his head right and be a field general, like I know he is. He just needs to lead this offense to the promised land in a W. Defensively, I'm gonna go a little bit different. I think our secondary needs to step up and not allow what beat us last year to happen this year, because I feel like they're gonna try that again on us.
Good point.
I really am worried about that.
Guilty, Chris. Sorry, go on.
But yeah, that's basically my two and a person keys to the victory.
Yeah, man. Kyle, you ain't wrong. You got to play smart in all three phases, man. But, oh, shit, for me, man, I don't want to – I'm trying not to do the same thing as you guys, but, man, I really think I'm going to have to. I think Mark has to have a game. I think he almost has to show us why we're paying him millions of dollars to be – well, not millions, but over $1 million to be in Iowa City. I think we have to see some relevance of why we are paying that, and we brought him in.
Yep.
Because I think it's there, but I think we have to see it. So I think, like you already said, if Mark clicks, it's going to click. So I think he is a big key to that. And then as far as the defensive side goes, give me the pass rush too, man. I think with the inexperience of our linebackers and the shakiness of our secondary, to me, I think if you could put a good pass rush on them, it's going to alleviate what Rocco Beck wants to do, and it's going to alleviate what their offensive coordinator can do when you're dialing up random blitzes and you're allowing these linebackers that honestly, I don't know if they're as good in coverage as Nick Jackson and Higgins are, which I know they're probably not. So even they struggled sometimes last year with some of those pass drop-off coverages. So I think the pass rush needs to be present. I think Aaron Graves, he needs to really show why he was a highly recruited guy. We saw flashes of it last year, right? He was my key to the defense last year, and the games he showed up, we dominated. I'm gonna tell you, if you go look when he had all of his sacks, those were usually games that we dominated. So I think pass rush is gonna be key, and then obviously Kyle has talked about it numerous times, and I agree. You can't turn the ball over. We're gonna be in a hostile environment, man. That place is gonna be electric, man. They're ranked. Big noon kickoff. The Barstool Sports Show is there too. They're all there. They're the favorite. We got to be good at all phases. We can't turn over the ball, but give me that pass rush and give me Mark How do you say his name?
Gronowski.
Do you want to call him? Do you want to keep calling him Gronk like I do? I do it all the time.
I call him Gronk. It's easier.
I do it all the time.
So,
and we got to control the clock. We have to control the clock because Brett can't hurt us if he can't get his hands on the ball.
Exactly.
Yep. I see a lot of everybody saying the same thing. Yep. Mark. I mean, it's pretty across the board after what we saw with the passing. Yeah, if Mark gets at least 30 rushing yards, the outcome will be in Iowa's favor. Yeah. He's very good with his legs. I guess we'll see how this rides, but
I would agree with Vandy. If Gronk comes out like he did against Albany,
we're in trouble.
We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Like double-digit trouble, I think. Yeah. I don't think our defense will be able to – I think they will do enough to keep us in it for the most part, but they won't be enough. I think it'll be a 10-plus game.
Our defense isn't to the level it was when we had Deacon Hill as quarterback, and that saved our butt for 10 games, 10 wins. Should have been 11, but we won't talk about that.
Listen, this is the deepest quarterback room I've seen since I can remember being a Hawkeye fan, where I'm like, all right, if Hank's up next, fine, whatever, it is what it is. Or what's his name, Jimmy, the kid from Wake Forest. Even I'd be okay with him. He can sling that ball, dude. He has crazy passing stats for his high school.
You don't want Hank Brown?
No, I'll be fine with Hank Brown. So it's like our room is deep, but I think if we're gonna do this damn thing, if we're gonna go in there and we're gonna get a ranked win for the first time in since 2021. Mm-hmm. Correct me if I'm wrong. Penn State at Iowa, 2021. It has. Okay. He has to do it, right?
Yeah. Now, there are people who would say you got to get rid of those ranked wins that we got in 2021 because those teams end up being all losing records.
Don't matter.
After we beat them. But they were ranked at the time we beat them.
Doesn't matter. A ranked win is a ranked win, right? It still goes down in history as a ranked win. So, you could say that a lot across history, man, if you think about it. How many of these teams open the season beating somebody ranked and then they're irrelevant at the end of the year?
Would you guys like to see this Iowa State game be switched to the third game of the season?
Yes.
Rather than second? Give us a couple of games under our belt to work out our stuff.
That's a very good take. I
would like to be the third game of the season, but I don't know if we're ever going to get it there.
I don't know if it's ever going to stay there, to be honest with you, the way football's changing. So you got to think of it that way too.
Probably not.
Mm-hmm. Will if the league continues to grow and they continue to add games, will Iowa State even remain on the schedule? Right now, they're only on the schedule through 2027, I believe. They have not yet renewed the contract for beyond that.
I think they're waiting on the SEC and the Big Ten to figure out their, I call it the dick shaking competition, because they want to do that crossover. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if that happens, Iowa State's gone. Because you'll have 10 Power 5. One is SEC and the other 9 are Big Ten. You cannot throw on Iowa State now. They're too good of a program now. 15 years ago, sure, throw them on, baby. I'll take that all day. 15, 20 years ago, yep, sign me up, baby. I'm all for it. It is what it is. Now, I don't think you can take that. Yes, it would be a great schedule, but you'll just beat the shit out of yourself. Big Ten's tough enough, man. You're going to get the shit beat out of you just in the Big Ten. So that's just my take on that. You are in D, Annie, Angel, of losing.
Yeah.
Danny. Yeah, you say that until it happens. So it is what it is. Yep, 2027. All right. We covered it. You guys ready to make some predictions, baby? And,
Yeah,
and you know what? This is where I come back to it. You're going to have to put a score on this one, Brandon.
Okay.
I'll let you go, or you want me to go?
I'll go. I'll get the bad news over with. So
Right now, for sure.
Pessimist Brandon's back for this one. I'm sorry.
Beautiful.
Pretty close to that. So I have accepted the fact that I think because of what I saw Saturday and until otherwise, I think we can win. But
what's up, Mr. Tim Bailey?
My Oklahoma homie. I think we could win, but I need to see it from Gronkowski. And until then, unfortunately, guys, I'm going to be the bad guy in this situation. I think that asshole kicker is going to do another number on us and win at the last second, 24-21 Iowa State.
Ooh. All right, I'll go next.
Yeah.
I hate to join you on this party, but I don't think it goes down like that. But I am going to take this rivalry is fun. I say, yeah, man. This is Tim. We've already, man, the last 10 years, this has been a fun rivalry. I'm going to tell you that. You ain't wrong about that. Unfortunately, I got to take Iowa State. I'm usually, I kind of went lower tone on that one. I have to take Iowa State in this one. I haven't seen enough out of Iowa. A lot of new faces in important positions for what makes Iowa work. We're talking new running back. We got different wide receivers. The O-line and the D-line and some of the secondary are the most experience we got besides special teams. So I think Iowa State gets it done. I think it's going to be a better game, but I'm along the lines of Chris, but I think 24-17. I think Iowa, we give it a fight. They don't score a lot of points. I don't think Iowa State's going to put up 44 like it was the last time we lost to Ames or whatever they end up, 46, I think, 46, 44, some shit like that. But I think Iowa State takes it, and I hope the hell I'm wrong. I want to own up to my receipt next week and have fun owning up to it. So
exactly, me too.
I'm taking Iowa State, and yes, Iowa State has been better than Iowa a lot. But screwed around and lose. Yeah, there's been a few games where we are just not with it, and our defense keeps us in those games. And you're not wrong, Tim, because I just haven't seen enough, like I said, on the defensive side with the replacement of players that we have to do to say, hey, our defense is totally going to control this game. I can't say that right now. So give me Iowa State 24-17. Dean?
All right, guys.
Give us some love. Come on, baby.
All right. My deep down inside, my gut says Iowa State wins this game, okay? Just based on what we've seen so far. However, even though the tangibles and some of those things go Iowa State's favor, with 1:30 left in the game, the score will be tied 21-21. Iowa kicks a 54-yard field goal to take the lead. And then Iowa State gets the ball. They've got 1:30 to try to get the ball downfield and at least get in field goal position. They set their great field goal kicker up for a 60-yard field goal attempt, and he goes wide right, and we win the game. As time expires.
I like it.
This year, when it comes to 4th down and 3rd down, when they need to move that ball, Iowa's going to come up big and shut them down.
Hell yeah. Dean, I hope you're right, man. I do
too.
Prediction.
I do too.
TJ Hall, Xavier Wampa, and the other dude, the other cornerback, LaShawn. What's his name?
Deshaun Lee.
Yeah, Deshaun Lee, yeah. They didn't like getting burned last year. And they want to prove this year that they're not letting these guys get by them this year.
Kyle, thanks for stopping by, my friend. We'll see you next week, buddy. Go Hawks.
Yeah, go Hawks.
Oh, I like this one. Iowa State muffs another punt and lays the ball on the turf 6 times.
I hope so.
Tim, I don't know if we could ever recreate that muff punt, man, in that game. That was rain delayed for like 5 hours. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Just
And
to
everybody
correct
thought we
that
were going to
shit.
lose it because they had more than enough time to go down and kick a field goal to win it.
Yeah, no, didn't work, baby. That's one of those times where it's like, man, Iowa just finds a way, man. But hell yeah, Dean, I hope you're right, man. I want you to
Me
collect
too.
some receipts from Brandon and I and give us a hard time next week.
Yes,
I got it right here in my notebook.
All right, check
right.
it, baby.
I don't forget. I keep it right beside my computer.
Yes, they did last year. The key is last year. You said it last year. I wouldn't like it either. I didn't like it either. But all right, gentlemen. Sweet, man. Big week. Big game for Iowa. Beat Iowa or draw 20 cards. Draw 20 cards. Big week for us. Big game for Iowa in the season. And I hope we can get this ranked monkey off our back, because I'm tired of shitting the bed versus ranked teams when we went from being the team nobody wanted to play as a ranked team to we can't beat a ranked team. So I got,
and it hasn't even been close when we played a ranked team. Not even close.
No, I think last year I put up some stat where we've scored maybe like 20 points since 2021 versus ranked teams or some crazy shit. It may be a little bit more than that, but it hasn't been pretty. So I want us to get the job done, baby. We got Scott saying go Clones, baby. Yeah, you can go Clones next week, all right? Go Clones next week. So
that's right.
Sweet. Gentlemen, been a fun show, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. I missed talking shit with y'all.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Hasn't been the same, man. It hasn't been the same. Man, we're still coming in. When Kurt resigns, who does Iowa hire to program?
Darth Vader.
I think they already have it. I think it's going to be a coach in waiting thing, but shit, the world is a crazy place, man. Who cares when they don't play ranked teams?
Who, Iowa State or Iowa? Because Iowa's got several on their roster today, on their game.
Four so far, and that's just the beginning of the year. But
loaded
question, Chris. We'll probably dive into that as the season progresses. Here's the thing. You want to know why I want to be wrong on Saturday? Anybody want to take a stab?
No, not a clue, man.
Number 206, baby.
Oh,
I know.
Would it be nice to do it against Iowa State on the road? Yes, it would be.
Ranked Iowa State on the road. Kurt Ferentz overtakes the winningest coach in the Big Ten.
And if that happens, here's what we're going to see come out of the locker room. Videos of him holding up the ball or Phil Parker handing him the ball and everybody bawling their eyes out.
Including
the head coach.
Well, if he wins, that interview is going to be pretty emotional too. But man, wouldn't that'd be cool as hell, man?
Oh, I would love that.
Yeah, it won't be near as fun if he doesn't do it this week and we have to wait for Massachusetts, because Massachusetts is expected to be another blowout.
Yeah. Hey, Tim, I think the last 10 years, it's like 9-point-something wins per year. But
yeah, had they won one more game last year, I believe it would have been, over the last 10 years, it would have been an average of 10 wins a season. They only needed to win one more game to get that average up.
Dude, you're just blowing shit now, Tim.
Yeah, he's on a roll now.
All right, man. So
wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be something else. It's like shooting a hoop at the wrong hole. Like, oh shit, my bad.
I've done it. I got so excited and I shot it back up and scored for the other team.
My boy, Dean. It still counts. You got the rebound too, so look at that. You're
those stats. Well, that's why I got excited, because I'm 5'5", and when you're playing against big boys and you actually get the hands on the ball,
you just shoot, baby.
You just shoot.
You got to hurry.
I was supposed to take off and go dribbling down the field or find somebody to outlet to, but not me. I wanted to shoot.
Oh man! All right, boys, it's been a fun show. What do we say we wrap this thing up, Dean? Thank you, as always, for joining us. You're kind of going to become just our honorary permanent Hawkaholic. So, but when you're not on here, let everybody know where they can find you, my friend. And, yeah, man.
Talking Iowa Hawkeye Sports on Sunday and Tuesdays. During the football season, we will be dissecting the game that was. And on Tuesdays, we'll be talking about the game that will be. And
yeah,
I could use all your guys' support. Facebook is doing something to where I can't get all my videos shared to all the sites that I used to share. So viewership has dropped, and it sucks because those guys don't even know I'm putting out videos because the admin won't go and release those videos.
Admins, release them, baby. Go Hawks.
Yeah, admin, check all your check everything. Find those things that are pending and get them released.
That's crazy.
I might have to go send some special messages to the admin on those.
Hell yeah! All right, boys. Big weekend. Look forward to the weekend. Watching some Iowa. Hopefully, we kick some ass. Hopefully, Brandon and I are wrong. Dean can.
I hope so, man.
Shower us with his winnings, and yeah, man, guys. Until next week, what do we always say, baby? Go Hawks, right?
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks, brother. All right.
Go Hawks, everyone. We'll see you next week.